button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Bub, ask your question over, please.
Please.
All right. My question was compared to the American woman, the Western woman.
Why are you trying to sound so like dramatic, man? You're not Christopher Walken, bro. Just ask the question.
All right, yo, which fucking lady do you guys prefer more over the American woman? Let's get fucking cool. And why? All right, and why?
And why?
So
it's layered.
I got receipts for days. I can't post them on here, you know what I'm saying, videos and whatnot. Nothing salacious, but I could tell you a couple of examples. My first real girlfriend in Colombia that I dated seriously. First time I met her, I came to her city, which was in Barranquilla, and checked into my Airbnb, and Shorty was like, let me come over and meet you real quick. I got to go to work afterwards, though. I don't have a lot of time. I said, okay, bet. I'm working. She come to the crib. We chatted up for like a good hour, and she's like, all right, well, I got to go back to work, but when I'm done, I'm going to come back. She said, did you eat? I was like, nah, I ain't eat yet. Then she looking at me typing, and she was like, yo, your fingernails kind of long. I was like, yeah, I ain't had a chance to get a manicure. Bro, when I tell you, this girl left my crib, she went to the grocery store and bought food with her own money, came back with a pedicure and manicure kit, did my feet, you know what I'm saying, did my hands, and cooked me food that she paid for. And this was like my first experience, you know what I'm saying?
Look at that smile.
Wow. This is not cap. I swear I got this.
Oh, ain't no cap? Oh, brother, I know you ain't capping.
Right. Same thing here in Brazil. The girl that I'm currently with, like I said, we got a baby on the way, soon to be married. First time I met her, same kind of treatment, bro. I got sick. She spent about maybe 2 weeks with me on my month-long trip, my first time to Brazil. I get sick. She walks me to the pharmacy because at this time I didn't know a lick of Portuguese. I only knew Spanish. And she's translating and talking to the pharmacist like, yo, he's got a cough. These are his symptoms. They gave me some medication, just for cough or whatever. Now, when they tell you, yo, you got to take this medicine every 6 hours. What do? If that 6 hours falls at 4 a.m. in the morning, you're just going to take that next dose whenever you wake the fuck up. You're not about to get up out your sleep to take this medicine. Bro, I'm getting a tap on my shoulder at 4 a.m. like, hey, wake up, it's time to take your medicine. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, this girl put alarms in her phone to wake me up to make sure I took this shit on schedule. You know what I'm saying?
That's all.
I'm about to marry. And this was a real test. I had some homeboys who came to town. They were about to leave. So I'm like, yo, let's link up before y'all get back on the plane to the States. So I leave her in the hotel room like, yo, I'm about to go chill with my guys. Here's my debit card. As a matter of fact, I had multiple cards. This was one that I could control the balance and, transfer money into it. I knew exactly what was on there. But this was a test. I say, listen, I'm going to be gone for a while. Go get yourself some lunch. We in walking distance to one of the nicest malls in Rio. So I'm thinking she's going to go sit down at a nice restaurant, get a nice meal. Bro, I come back, I'm chilling with my guys. She's sitting in my hotel room eating bologna sandwiches. Bro, she took my debit card and went to the corner store and got bologna and sandwich bread and shit. And I'm like, yo, I thought you was gonna go to a restaurant. What you doing? She said, I didn't want to spend your money. That was it for me, bro.
Wow. Hold on, I gotta see something. Hold on, y'all. Let me hold on, I gotta call my wife. Hold on.
I like this, responding to the haters. I like this.
Yo.
I have purposely left money out to see if they would take it. And
hey, hold on, Los. Hey, if I was sick and I was on a regimen and I had to take medicine middle of the night, how would you make that happen?
Well, remember I set that alarm to wake you up to take the medicine. That's
okay, all right, bye. Hey, I ain't really know the answer. I ain't want to lead her too much. Okay, I remember that time she didn't wake me up that one time. Okay. Damn, man, my bad. Go ahead, close. My bad. Carlos, go ahead, bro.
Brother Rico, were you done?
No, you're on mute.
So Rico preferred the Brazilian over the American. Who you got, Carlos?
Well, I can only go on what I've experienced because I haven't been to Brazil yet. But from what I'm hearing, I'm probably gonna love that place too. But I would say Tanzania right now.
Oh God.
Tanzania, yeah. Over the other African countries I've been to, yes, yeah. I mean, the way I'm treated, the way I'm respected. Well, I'm respecting all the countries I go to, but more so in Tanzania for some reason. Yeah, I'm seeing more of what I'm looking for there than other places.
Okay, elaborate. Give us an example.
Oh well, somebody who's just like real easy to get along with and respects me, and I don't have to worry about them judging me over something silly. It just I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Just overall respect for me as a man.
Yeah. All right, now let me ask you this. You said, Carlos, you said you married, right?
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where you at right now?
I'm back in the States.
All right. So, and you said your wife is from where?
Well, she's from Tanzania.
All right. So, like money wise, bill wise, how does she feel? Do you pay all the bills, or do you guys do like a 50-50 split?
No, we don't do it on 50-50. No. I'm the man, I'm the provider. That's it. That's how it is in our country, and that's how it is in my household. I'm the provider.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. But talking about past relationships, man, I left money out to see if the one would take it. They didn't take it. No. But see, you gotta narrow it down to one woman. That's the whole issue. You gotta narrow it down to one woman. You just there's so many good women out there, and I'm just talking about all of them in general. And I eventually had to narrow it down to that one woman. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm happy for you guys, man. Those touch my heart, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yep.
Who next?
I'd say for myself, number one right now is Japanese Brazilian.
Hold on, Theo. We know that Stevie Wonder could see that you was gonna say.
Yeah, Japanese Brazilian.
Okay,
number one.
Wait,
Russians number two.
Like her dad's Brazilian, her mom Japanese.
Yeah, so the largest Japanese population outside of Japan is in Brazil.
Really?
There are around 2 million Japanese Brazilians in Sao Paulo.
Is that right?
So my favorite city in the Americas is actually Sao Paulo. I love being there. It's just amazing. So there's a lot where I want to live in Tokyo. Only about an hour away, there's a decent population of Japanese Brazilian people.
Really?
So I know where I'm going on Saturday and Sunday when I go back to Japan.
So compared to an American, to an American woman, she's treating you better. She's loving on you more. She's making you feel like you're actually worth something. That's what you're trying to say?
Oh yeah, it's totally it. The conversation is intellectual. She's totally feminine. She's wonderful. She's valuable. She never asked me for money. Not at all. But usually a date with her in Japan is like for the entire day is less than $100. Like that's the entire day. We're like from 10 a.m. until about 10 p.m.
Do these women ever hold out on y'all?
No. They try to lock us down as fast as they can.
No, that's the good thing about dating overseas. Women, they don't play games.
What?
Not playing games like no, they don't play games. That's what I like about overseas.
They don't play games. Once they know that you have some value, that you're like, especially if you're marriage material, boom, they go right for you. Whereas in the States, you're friend zoned. They try to get your resources while she's getting banged on the CC. That does not happen abroad.
Right. Yeah, that's a big point right there.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen in the countries I've been to. No.
Yeah. So when I was in Brazil last time, I was dating a Japanese Brazilian. She was absolutely phenomenal. She's just an amazing woman. So again, for me, Japanese Brazilian would be first. Ukrainian, Russian, something like that would be second. Thai would be third.
What you say, Lou? Who you got?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say shit. You gonna save me for last?
For me, pretty much, I've always felt I've at a young age, I've always knew that there was something wrong with the dating dynamics, in America. Okay. And I've always felt that brothers here never got the best of a lot of, black females that they sought after for whatever reason, height, or color, all the dumb stigmas that's out there, you know. So for me, pretty much an African descent female, whether she be from Africa, Brazil, or she's mixed with African descent. That's pretty much been the female for me. To each his own. I've dated white females, Asians in the past, but it's just something with an African descent female. Like I said, whether she's just solid black or mixed with something, that has always done it for me. So that's what it is for me. And I'll tell y'all, if y'all go to Morocco, those females that work at the airport, that's 5'3", height and weight proportionate, and look like Kim Kardashian, that's cleaning the bathroom. I'm telling y'all, don't let them, pull you to some place. I'm being like dead serious. They love the brothers there.
Okay,
it's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm hearing a lot of like Somali Americans are going over there to find them a wife.
Yeah.
So
I was just gonna say I went to Casablanca, and I thought I was a movie star over there. When I say they love us over there, it's love.
Is it the American thing or the Black American thing?
You know what? I'd say it's both. I'd say it's because when you go over there, I mean, they know right away just how you walking that you're not from there. People can tell.
Bruh, you look like Tay Diggs, so stop it. You know it, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bruh. You're a handsome chocolate brother. You're a handsome chocolate brother. Bruh.
No,
and let me tell you something. And you know what the craziest thing, bruh, this is my brother, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I told him if he come to Colombia, he gonna eat. When he went to Africa and he told me about his Morocco aspect and his Egypt aspect, and I said, oh Lord. I said, bro, you don't understand. He was the one that told me this when he said the best. Like when you realize when you at some age or something, it hit most of us. Cool. If you is thuggo in whatever neighborhood you from, and you always got all the chicks since middle school, cool. And guess what? When you get older, and only you got is, well, I get all the pussy. Cool. You don't got no money. Life is more than just pussy, right? Again, when Hamp made a call and said, hey, babe, when I was sick, did you do what this other woman did a world apart? Hamp's wife has the same qualities as Rico's wife, soon-to-be wife. You see what I'm saying? Lou's wife has those same qualities. It don't matter. If you're not giving that man the best, bro, you gotta go wherever that is. So when these women say leave, we leaving. You don't gotta tell me to leave.
Wow. I would piggyback off of that and say that his wife, the fact that, and shout out to you, DJ Hamp, because you found a woman clearly in the U.S. that has the qualities that a lot of us brothers are looking for.
Wish.
I think that we have with the U.S. is that it seems to be more of the outlier than the norm. You know what I mean? Whereas I've had multiple experiences of being with a woman on the first date, and she's doing my toenails, she's cooking for me, things of that nature, like out the gate when I first meet her. And the reason is because it's literally a part of their culture. So it's not like you gotta go and look for this needle in a haystack to find what you're looking for. It's literally built into the culture. You know what I mean? So I think that's what is so attractive to guys in terms of traveling overseas and finding a wife of a different culture, because a lot of us still have traditional values where we are used to the man being the head of the household. We're used to the man taking the financial responsibility of the household and the woman playing a certain role. Those traditional gender roles are still built into the culture. Now, if you in the United States and you date right now, and you tell a woman, listen, I make enough money to take care of this whole household. I want you to stay home and take care of the kids. I guarantee you it's going to be a battle, because most of the women feel like they don't want to be submissive to a man. So being in a position where they can't work, they can't make no money, they feel like because they have no financial leverage in the relationship that the
ain't no dad.
Yeah, the relationship can't work for them because they have no financial leverage. Those are things that you just don't have an issue with when you travel to these other countries.
Damn, it sounds, and when you hear it, right, as you know, Rico articulates, Terrell articulates, the brothers articulate, what are the drawbacks?
Right. Wait. Say back. Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean when you say drawbacks about what? Being a passport bro or leaving?
Interesting.
Because I can tell if you're saying like, listen, yes, okay, here it sucks. You have to leave your brethren, your sisterins, your aunties. You ain't going to the family reunions. You're alienated. Most likely that you're shamed for not being a
real
NPC.
Man.
No, an NPC, right? You're less than because you're not strong enough. You're not strong enough to deal with my gorilla, broke back mountain ass woman. Man, come on, man. I'm a hyena, right? If she's a hyena and I'm a lion, and I'm saying, listen, bitch, I'm the king. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lion. You're a hyena. We can't breed together. What do you mean? When have you ever seen a hyena, half lion walking around in the jungle, man? Stop playing with me.
I like this guy, man. I like this guy.
I feel like there are some drawbacks, right? And they don't have to be drawbacks depending on the person, right? So I mentioned earlier, like backstage, there are quite a few brothers who listen to a lot of this red pill content on YouTube because unfortunately out of this crop, there are some people who kind of embellish things and they don't tell the whole truth. So they tell you, hey, all you got to do is be American, have a blue passport and some money. When you get off the plane, these women going to love you. And that's not the case.
That's not the truth.
Yeah.
Rico, one thing as a point of clarification, is it the minority or majority of brothers who fit that mold or tell these false narratives?
Man, I would say it's the majority of the YouTube community, if I'm being honest about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
The majority of the YouTube community not keeping it real. It's a lot of these guys that get on camera with women that they got on payroll, and then they come and tell you, all you got to do is be American and get off the plane. Yeah, because you paid for that. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to a brother like me, right, that's actually getting married and starting a family here, you're not going to have that experience of just being able to get off the plane and throw your money around and get these kinds of results. You know what I had to do to get this? Same thing in Colombia. When I was there, my first few months, it was a struggle. I was finding women on Tinder, dating apps that I would date, but there was a language barrier because I didn't know Spanish that well yet. So I had to depend on women who were bilingual, who knew English as well. The moment that I learned Spanish and I got fluent enough to go on a date and not need a translator, my whole everything changed. It was like my dating life went through the roof, right? And what I would tell you is a lot of the women wouldn't even take you serious if you didn't know Spanish. If they looked at you and said, you don't know Spanish, okay, you just a traveling passport bro who's not going to spend a lot of time here. You're just here on vacation. The women who are actually about something and wife material, they're not going to take you serious. So results vary based on the person. And so to answer the question and bring it home, the drawbacks, you got to assimilate into another culture. So if that's something that's not you, you're not going to enjoy the experience. If you do have to assimilate into another culture, pick the country wisely and pick one that most closely identifies with your culture and the things that you like. For example, here in Brazil, Brazilian trap music is huge. I'm a big hip hop fan. So when I walk in the club and I go party, especially around my people, the Black Brazilians, I feel at home. They love R&B music. Brazil has types of music that are very similar to R&B. You know, you go to Colombia and you don't go to the cities like Cartagena and Medellin where they cater to tourists. You go to Cali, if you don't like salsa, you might as well get back on the plane. You know what I'm saying? So I think that like it can be a drawback in terms of just assimilating into another culture if you're not built for it and if you don't truly appreciate the culture. I salsa dance very well, I speak Spanish, and I happen to love salsa music. So my experience was fucking great. You know what I mean? So it just depends on the person. If you're willing to
shit like that, you know,
work on yourself as a man and be the best version of you, you're gonna get great.
Friend, and we out.